Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am going to do some veining and some blue undertones at this point. I have done my layers for my neutralizing. And here he is. I don't know if you can see him. My lighting is not great. I'm using my cell phone. I really need to get a good camera, but I'm using my cell phone for the videos. So, I don't know how good it is, but I'm going to try to do this on camera. I got my veins, my vein paint ready, and what I used was Phthalo Blue 06 from Honey Buns. It's this lighter blue color. I don't like to use the veining blue from Bountiful Baby. It's too greenish blue. I don't like it. Too deep. It's good for newborns because they're redder, so their coloring of their veins is darker. But for a nice chubby older baby, I mean, it doesn't work. He's a 3-month-old, but his size and his chunkiness makes him look that more of like a 5-month-old. So that's the paint job that I'm going to do on him. So I'm going to start in the corner of his eye. I'm just going to go over the bridge of the nose in like a little circular motion because I want to get so much of it covered. And it is very light. I've learned over the years that with blue, you don't take it too far. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on there. And when I think that I got it, I'm gonna take a brush. Where did I just set my brush? I just had one, was it this one? Hang on a minute, I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna take a nice soft fuzzy brush and I'm gonna pounce the edge of it to blend it. You can use a cosmetic wedge, which I may do too if I think I need to. But for some reason I've noticed that pouncing with brushes actually blends a little bit better because it's like the wedge either smears it or just takes it off. Not all the time, but sometimes. So I'm just gonna blend the edges, right? A little bit. I'm not touching the actual middle part, just the edges where it's around the skin because I do a really light veining. I mean, well, this is blue for the bridge of the nose. I don't know if you can see the bridge of his nose, if you can see that or not. I might have to go back and show you guys how he looks with me holding the phone afterwards. It looks better. For some reason, the camera picks up better on the other side when you're doing the face forward camera. It doesn't show it as good. So I did the bridge of the nose right here with the blue, and I'm gonna check that out really well. Pounce it, and I'm gonna get my brush again, and really, really thin and light. I'm going to do a little bit of right here in the corner by the eye, where it's got like a little indent, because it does have a little bit of color there, bluing there. And I'm gonna go up that area. On this kit, it's right here. Each kit's a little bit different too on like where you're, well, I don't think I'm using my wedge for that. Each kit's a little different too, like where you're gonna put stuff, because it depends on where the creases and folds and lines are on the doll kit, how old the doll kit is supposed to represent and all that. So I'm gonna, oh yeah, it looks good. It's gonna be very light, and I probably will have to go over this process again. I don't believe in making it really dark, because even though it's gonna go under other layers, I have made it too dark before and it looks like bruising, and I don't want that. My paint layers that I'm gonna be putting on after this are super thin, so there should be no reason why I should have to go over it again, but occasionally I do, and I will do that last fall when I'm done with the baby. I'll make sure that you can see some bluing. So, okay, so I got on the eyes there. Next, I'm gonna really quickly do this because I don't like to leave it sit too long because I really want this very light, and I'm gonna go down the corner of the mouth. Make sure I cover enough of that. It's like a, I don't know how to explain it, but it circles out here and then goes down here. And then I'm gonna take my brush for that, and I'm gonna pounce that with my brush really well, because I don't want to see a lot of that. It's just a little bit of a thin skin effect. Put too much, it's gonna look really funky. So here I go back to my blue. I always keep stirring because it does separate. Genesis loves to separate. If you don't already know that, it does. And my paints are a little bit older. I mean, some of these I've had for a really long time. So Genesis paint goes a pretty long way. I mean, some of these could be a couple years old. So, you know, that's just the way it is. And it does like to separate. Come in and pounce that out right away. I barely want to see that I did anything, guys. That's exactly how I want to see it. Like, it looks like something, but nothing. Not too much. Too much will be bruised. I don't like the bruising look, especially on a chunkier baby like this. I'm gonna come back in with my wedge. I just want to make sure that I feather that out good. I don't want to see any harsh lines. I don't want any big dark marks. I'm just gonna do that. And I do have, did I go over with you guys? I don't know about a thinning medium, and your phone says low battery, so did it stop recording?
I don't know.
It might have.
No, it did not.
So I don't know if I was still just recording just now, but obviously the phone's got a low battery. So I'm going to make this video a little shorter for now. I'll charge the phone up and I'll come back when I get more done. Anyway, but I did do the bridge. I'm going to do in the corner of the mouth. I'm going to do a little bit under the chin right here, and then I'm going to go and do veining. So that being said, I'll be back later with another video to finish showing you what I have done and what it looks like after the blue. So thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.